Hey guys, so today I wanted to touch on forgiveness because just after my video yesterday, I don't know, I just kind of felt like forgiveness was the next topic coming up. Just because the things that we do it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be by the Bible. We're going to sin, we're going to do things, and honestly, that's just the benefits of God being forgiving, and that's just the benefits of Jesus having died for us, because now we're able to repent, and now we're able to kind of redeem ourselves and kind of get a clean slate. And I just feel like it's just important that you don't feel like you can't ask for that, because to me, I feel like with forgiveness, less of the pressure is with God, because he's going to forgive you, if you mean it, and it's more just living like you're forgiven. I just think a lot of people just get so caught up in the sins and in the guilt, in the shame, that even if they do end up praying, they still feel bad, and they still kind of walk around with all that weight. And it's just one of those things that, I don't know, you just have to learn how to shake it off and just how to accept that forgiveness. Do we deserve God's forgiveness? Not really. Do we deserve it every time? Probably not. But it's just, like I said, it's just one of those things that we're just blessed to just have that opportunity. It's like you just can't harp on things. It's like if you're following a GPS, you're in your car, you have the GPS on, it's telling you where to go, and if you decide to turn left or you go down the wrong street, your GPS is just going to recalculate. It's going to recalculate, and it's going to still help you get to your destination. It's not going to sit and be like, okay, well, since you just made that turn, I'm done. And God is the exact same way. When we sin, when something happens, after we realize and come back to him, he's going to recalculate. He's going to continue to love us and keep us on the path that we need to take in order to just live for him and reach our purpose. So just don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. Let the forgiveness set in. Forgive yourself. God, he loves us. And so, like I said, let's just take his love, take it in, because it's something that can't be taken for granted. Don't walk around with guilt and shame that's no longer there. All those things are broken when you just have that conversation. But along with not walking with that guilt and shame anymore, of course, after you ask for forgiveness, you do have to try your best to stay on the up and up. Don't take his grace and his favor as just something where every night you can just pray for forgiveness and then be clean, and then in the morning continue the same behavior. The point is to turn away from whatever you're asking forgiveness from. If there's something bad you're doing, just kind of think of a plan, or think of just something that's going to make you stop. Maybe just don't even put yourself in the situation. Kind of like what I was talking about yesterday. Usually before sins kind of happen, especially those sins that are a habit for us, and I feel like we all just have those things that we sometimes go to, you have to just think, like, when you're about to do something, those signs, it's not just a one-step thing. So once you are about to go there, you have to stop. Just don't be on that line. Don't even get close to the sin, just keep far away from it. It's like, if you're walking, and you see one of those wet floor signs, you're not going to get right on the wet floor sign, because you already know just everything surrounding that wet floor sign is just a danger zone. Everything surrounding your sin, even if it's way in the middle, is just a danger zone. You just have to try to stay away. It's all about that perfect pursuit, just trying to be as good as you can every single day. And sometimes when maybe you're about to do something that's bad, or you're just like, you're really, really getting close to it. I say, just distract yourself. Do something, do anything. Just go take a shower, go listen to some music, maybe call somebody, answer some emails. Just do something to switch it up. Get your mind off of it and away from it. Because, like I said, forgiveness is a wonderful thing, but like it's not one of those things where you just do whatever you want to do and then get it and then continue to do whatever you want to do. It's like if you get an apology from someone. If someone apologizes to you for something, let's say, I don't know, can't even think of anything right now. Let's say, all right, so an example. Like I remember living back at home, like every once in a while, because we were just little angels. Every once in a while, my mom would come home and the kitchen wouldn't be clean, or something would be a mess, and my mom would just be freaking out because, moms. And we would, of course, clean up and be like, Mom, we're so sorry and whatnot. We're never going to do this again. Everything's always going to be clean. So the next day, the mission is always to try to be better, because after you ask for forgiveness and you want to be forgiven, you have to turn over a new leaf, and you're going to build up that credibility. With God, it's a relationship. So when you apologize to him, he's taking you seriously. He's not thinking, oh, okay. Well, obviously he knows what you're going to do, but still, you're not supposed to just apologize and then the next day, like, all right, well, now that I'm clean, I can just jump right back into all the trouble. Like, that's not the cycle. So yeah, just keep those things in mind, that if you really mean it and you want to be forgiven, it can happen. Don't be afraid to ask for it. And once you get it, receive it. Like I said, just take it in. Let the forgiveness just surround you, because you do have that favor, and you are a child of God. So that's just something that you just have to accept. Accept the forgiveness when it's given to you, because if you don't accept it, then you're just gonna stay in bondage. You're just gonna stay feeling like you never deserve anything, and you're not gonna be able to improve or move forward, which is ultimately what we're trying to do each day, move forward. All right, so thanks. I hope you guys really enjoyed Rose discussion number 5. Thank you so much. Like this week, man, it's almost over, but it has just really been a blessing for me, and I hope it's blessing you guys too.